Over the raid. Oh, but yeah. Arse face, let's go. Forgot we named him that, just to hear it at the... Only time you hear your thing out loud is... Like, really out loud is at the... tournament, which we're actually 2 quests away from. I think we have to do the White Balvery now. And after that, they're like, oh, you probably want to do the arena. And you're like, I don't know, does it have a bunch of gold? And they're like, yeah. And you're like, all right.
Oh, don't need warning, she came and find out.
All right. Yeah, we're just going to face you towards the wall. How about that, fucker? All right, what are we rocking with here? Let's go get some arrows floating around, you know what I'm saying? We'll get that aesthetic. Did we already upgrade? We did. Up. The fuck graded. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. Do we just have all this shit already? What are we doing, folks? All right. So we already did that. We don't have any. Shut up. I turned off everything except for the sound. I turned off Wi-Fi. I turned off the Bluetooth. Like, hang on. All right. Okay, so we can just go straight to Knothole Glade. Because, actually, let me look. I don't think there's any good boast for this quest, but you never know. Feel me?
Can I interest you in something?
Can I interest you in some shit you don't care about? No? No, you can't. Well, we're not going to take no damage because he's hard. We're not doing it naked. Those are the only options. Yep, sorry, guys. Don't boo me.
Fucking suck.
Look at this fucking guy. He didn't even take them both. Shut up, dude.
So I watched that Rocket League video that we made.
Yeah. How'd that make you feel?
Oh my god, it was so bad, dude.
Work, son.
It's gonna, I don't know, it's gonna take a lot for me to actually like put that on the channel.
Yeah. That footage could just
like,
well, I was gonna say what I think it'd be a good idea to make that footage part of like a like we can just use certain parts of it as like a blooper reel with other funny shit,
yeah.
and make like a fail compilation. Like you could add a bunch of the Dishonored, or like anytime like any of our like, you know, that comedic timing we talked about where it's like, oh, I'm gonna score this and you just miss and get scored on or something. Just make a whole video with just that.
This is the best. It's just like
We're so good at it. Like, I wish I could actually like do that on command with like more productive things in my life. Oh, I'm just gonna make $1 million and then just do it. You know?
Cody was just like, "Oh, you got time?" You just drive right by the.
I was like, man, he just had to say something. Oh, you can't stab with this?
No, dude, it's a sword.
Oh, dude, so this is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Where like some weapons can't do it, and this is what you have to do. And instead of insta killing him, you only, I mean, I killed him because he's weak, but like stronger enemies, it only does 10. Like no matter what your strength is, it's 10. So you can never do more than that.
Yeah.
So imagine an enemy that's like knocked out because it's based on we don't have any of Aegis potion. You know, and then because it's percentage. So if they have like 200, you have to hit them 20 times with that kick to kill them. It's like, it's way...
Do they just not get back up, or do they?
Well, they will if you leave them alone, but if you
Yeah.
just kick them, they won't, because you keep them stuck in that animation. That's really annoying. Because I was like, dude, I finally found a legendary sword that honestly I've never really like paid attention to. Because when I do a sword, like if I do the gladiator build, which is one of my favorite ones, you know, obviously I'm going to be using like a heavy sword.
This patrol is, know what I mean?
No, I mine.
Not even a baby hop to bother us.
Yeah, man. Crazy. Did I get the 15th key earlier? I think I did. Okay, so now we missed out on this last time when we saved the archaeologist. I believe it's a mana augmentation, which I'm just gonna sell because we're not doing a frying pan playthrough. And to be honest, any other weapon you do find already has augmentations. Oh, it's a health one. Okay. Well, either way, the same logic applies.
Sell that shit for money.
Because the Sword of Aeons is already gonna have all three anyway. And yeah, I think they're worth like 50k. So I've never gotten even close to that. I think the highest is like somewhere in the 30,000s. Because one of the only people that'll take these kinds is the Bowerstone North merchant. Please have my wife. She's trapped by Batherwains. You're like, oh, dude, I'm a good guy. I will go do that. And then he's like, fuck.
It's not my fault.
So basically, he gets blackmailed into helping these bandits. Try to fucking do the damn thing. The guards come over and help you, which is kind of cool. This is one of those things. It's the same no matter whatever your playthrough is. I don't know what that was. But if you're evil, it's bandits there instead of guards, and they're like, oh man, not even a traitor to blah 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 with. And then the same guy's like, help, or he's like, hey, there's a freaking merchant down here we can just rob, dude. Come down here, and then guards attack you, and the bandits come over and help. So it's kind of nice. Either way, you get the same experience, just different people. Good fun. Just fucking murk this guy real quick. Hang on. Oh yeah. The time. It's literally worth just letting them get back up, so you can just hit them like with a normal strike.
Yeah, it's weird that there's not like extra uses for every weapon.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, obviously that would have been pretty ambitious for this game because I think it came out like what 2003 or 5, or was it 2000? I don't know. A long time ago. That's all I know. And then if you talk to this guy, he's like, oh,
They blackmailed me into trick. There was nothing I could do. But thanks for giving me the benefit of the doubt.
Tattoo as well.
Yeah.
Here.
And then he'll just give you some stuff, and you get 60 good points, which is a pretty big chunk. The thing that sucks about that is like, it'll give you good points if you don't kill him, which like you don't have a chance to kill him unless you kill him before you talk to him. So if you're evil and he betrays you, don't talk to him, because then he's like, oh, thanks for giving me the benefit of the doubt, and then he gives you stuff to get good points. So you just gotta snipe that mug. So this is the... We'll go in here with a branded weapon. So here's another bodyguard. Since he's in front of the Temple of Vavo, a lot of people, when they do the Chapel of Scorm sacrifice to get the Scorm's bow, they normally get this guy. Because people, I don't know if it's like been proved, but these bigger buffer bodyguards, people say are worth more.
Welcome to the Temple of Life.
And he's also like has a better good alignment. So basically, it's just a well. You can just put gold into it, and based on the gold you put in is the amount of good points you get. And there's a legendary. I want to say it's a mace, like a big great mace that you get from it.
Hell yeah.
But again, you have to be pretty evil to make it work. I thought this was so cool as a kid.
Can't you see he's putting everything
Because it's just really simple. You just have to have all your strength stats maxed out to level 7 to get this out. But it's a light weapon. I think it just has just a sharpening or sharpening and piercing. But I can't remember off the top of my head. I never use it because, again, if you have your strength maxed out, you're going to be using a heavy sword for more damage. But it was still kind of cool because as a kid, I didn't think it'd be that simple. I was like, man, how do you get this freaking...
Right.
how do you get the sword out? There's a lot of mystery to it. So you can go up and try. And if you don't, like I said, if you don't have your 7, you just fail. And they'll laugh at you and call you
Fingers crossed.
a
Let's
nerd.
see what the hero can do.
So Hugh's sword stays in the rock.
Perhaps it's for the best.
Look, that guy laughed at me. Hey, bro, you just tried.
Exercise.
God, you're lucky I'm fucking good, dude. Oh, yeah. We also have enough good points you can see when you hold still long enough.
It's starting to get that halo.
Yeah, the halo appears. That's pretty much really it. I mean, your hair goes more of a blonde color when you're good, and then the more good you get, you also get like on top of the halo, you get like little butterflies and just like some, just kind of like that radiant like goodness kind of just floats around you. Same thing with the evil. You'll get the horns, and those are super noticeable. But if you hold still and you're evil enough, you start getting like this like red mist that just protrudes from you, as if like pure evil is just like, what up? Shut up, dude. No, I'm not signing autographs right now. Power mustache. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Sorry, dude. I'm a classic, Doc Holliday kind of mustache guy. You know what I'm saying? Silver key action here. I kind of look back at this, and it's like, obviously, like, I'm just at the point I've played so much that I know all this stuff, but, like, how would you really just figure out where all the keys are at that are just randomly buried? Because that one's not marked necessarily, like, a crazy marking. Like, yeah, it's in front of a statue, but most of them are in, like, that little mushroom circle kind of a thing, I don't even remember what fucking tattoos we have.
Just comes from walking around, doing stuff.
Yeah, like you're just like, because I imagine like that would put a fire under some people's feet where they're just like, well, I'm gonna fucking check every inch of the map.
Yeah.
And they're literally just like walking everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you and Cody have always kind of been like that anyway.
Yeah. All right. Now I get a little chunk of change for this great mace we got earlier. We still haven't had a chance to sell this yet, or this. No
So
one,
I remember,
no one wants it.
remember when I was a kid, because like on game cartridges on the N64, like you'd have like a couple save files normally.
Yeah.
And I always looked at my uncle's save file, and like on like Ocarina of Time, I saw how much shit he had. And I was like, whoa, dude, like where'd you get all that?
Yeah. It's cool because like that was back in a time where you could just look stuff up. So that kind of those kinds of things
like the game guide specifically.
Right. Yeah. And like that kind of stuff would just pique your curiosity. And I think that's something that, I mean, as you get older, you kind of lose that sense of curiosity. Because you're just like, oh, where do I get that? Well, I'll just Google it. And you literally you can just find out immediately. But back in, I mean, there was some internet. I guess like this was probably an era where like Reddit forums were a thing. Like specific Reddit forums for games. But that was pretty much it. As far as the internet went. And then, yeah, if you just bought like the specific strategy guide for it.
Or back when games came out with like their own game guides that you got in the fucking disc box.
Yeah, those were the coolest. I think gave you something to read on the way home. That's probably one of my favorite things to do. I remember when, my stepdad went. We were at this ice cream place. Do you remember fucking Maggie Moo's?
Nope. Pretty sure you just made that up.
Nope. It's an ice cream place back before like I don't even know like what other like I like drawing a blank. What's that place in Independence behind like Buffalo Wild Wings? I don't know. I can't remember. But it was like, the ice cream places like everywhere has where it's like behind the glass,
Oh yeah.
and you pick what size, what flavor, and you could mix flavors. But it used to be in front of AMC 20 on the other side of the mall where that GameStop's at. And it's like a GameStop and a haircut place.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was or I guess, or no, it's McAllister's on the corner.
Yeah.
But that's where Maggie Moo's used to be.
Yep. I don't know.
But yeah, anyway, I remember me and my mom were sitting there getting ice cream, and my stepdad just was like, oh, I'm going to go next door. And I didn't, I was a kid. I didn't know what the fuck next door was. And went over to GameStop and got me San Andreas.
Nice.
Like 2 days after it came out. And on the way home, I was reading through the booklet, and I saw the thing that excited me the most was the plane section. Because like GTA 3, you could, technically fly that dodo plane, but it was complete fucking trash.
Yeah.
And then Vice City only had helicopters, so I saw the plane section, and like that alone got me super excited. I was like, dude, I want to fly a plane so bad. Fuck, dude. People are trying really hard to get into Knothole Glade.
Let me in.
Hey, dude, fucking get this demon door, dude. That's basically their alarm. The Balverines are doing stuff.
Balverines are about.
I think there's one more set. There he is. Get a little closer. Thanks. Hey, I did the thing.
I guess it's safe to let you in.
I guess it's safe to
But
let
hurry
you
up.
in there.
There could be more of them out there.
I like how he's like, hurry up and get inside, and then they just leave these doors open. So it's like, all right, man.
I like how there's a small door, and then they just
Yeah,
open
they
the
could have
big
just
door
let people
anyway.
through that.
Balverines. In all my years as chief, I've never seen anything like it. We might have had a chance, but these damn things follow a white Balverine. It comes into
Oh,
our
that one?
village and kills
Yeah.
whoever it wants. I can hear something now. It must be attacking the warehouses at the bottom of that hill.
You can tell it's obviously a very special Balverine. Oops. So this section is trying to... It's really the only... Probably the only time, definitely the first time in the game that it actually kind of gives you a heads up of, like, how certain augments can work. Because right now they're just showing, like, all you can do is hit it and hurt it, but you can't, like, kill it. And we'll see a little later on. We get a silver augmentation. Then he'll run away. And he'll just go to, like, the edge of the map and howl and then disappear. I'm not gonna follow him, but...
That thing's skin
He
is
gone.
too tough, even for you. We had a great hunter in Knothole Glade once. He
The fuck did you
died
point at me
fighting the
for?
last white
Fuck off, dude.
Because
Balverine.
they had a great hunter, not
His
Home Blade
wife
once.
still
He
lives
died
in
fighting the
one of
last
houses
white
at the top of the
Balverine.
hill.
Hint,
If
hint.
anyone knows how to hurt that bloody thing, it'll be her.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go back out and get this XP that you guys were very rude and didn't let me get. Which disappeared. Damn.
Sucks to suck.
There's probably like 20 fucking XP, dude. Alright. I'm not gonna talk to this demon door, just once you just have to shoot it hard enough. Which I don't know if an ebony bow is hard enough. Yep. Okay, it is. But yeah, so that's all we had to do for that one.
Open says a middle finger.
It's only the second one we've opened. It's probably like one of the disadvantages of doing like a certain playthrough is like you miss out on a lot because like it's so easy. You can just do everything. You know, if you can be and do everything, like you can open these things no problem. But when I lock into a certain playstyle, I just don't do certain things.
Yeah.
So just another elixir of life. Not really even that worth it, but it's easy enough to open, so it's like, why not?
Already might as well.
Let's break my whole neck real quick. Get that little pop action. Alright. And now we're gonna follow up on what he talked about. They're like, yeah, that old hunter's wife lives up the hill. Go talk to her. I'm also gonna grab this chest. So because we're in the middle of this quest, even though it's nighttime, even if it was daytime, no merchants would spawn. Obviously, the shop owner would get mad if I opened that while he was here, so you just do it now, so you don't get caught. I believe there's some chest action down here.
Yeah, you just walk by it.
Oh, that was just the bed. That's right.
Isn't he just everything you've ever dreamed of?
I was talking about the girl.
Oh. I was like, am I missing it here? Oh, give me that ruby. Thanks. God damn, I'm so fucking cool. No one's ever been cooler than me. You guys have anything hidden here? Except for beds? I'm not trying to sleep right now.
Yeah, take a look at those cheeks.
Hey, David, chase. Even though I'm not shit chase anymore, so I know you're not saying that, but it's hard to take you seriously. It's kind of a weird thing too. Like they don't They don't like mark the objective for you when he talks about like that the dude's wife. Just says up the hill, which like I mean yeah, like eventually you come up here, but and you come up close to where that house was. He shows back up, and then we'll find out like the little twist.
He gone.
Better run.
The damn thing was just waiting for you. How could it know where we were going?
He was here again, wasn't he? I didn't want to hurt him, but this time, he's gone too far.
What
What
the
the
blazes are
blazes
you talking about?
The White Balverine. It's my husband. Or it was, once. He was bitten by the Balverine he killed. And slowly, he turned into the creature he hunted for so long. For a while, he could control himself. But anything that was left of my husband is dead now.
That's the town horn. It must be attacking again.
My husband used silver weapons to hunt the last White Balverine. Please take this. End his pain.
Yeah, I'll kill your husband. I'm coming back for you. Just kidding, dude. That's the flattest ass I've ever seen. All right.
She was a little top heavy for me, to be honest.
And then you can only... It literally won't spawn until you slap this augmentation on something.
That's kind of nice, though.
Yeah, so we'll put the silver... And just because they're really not... Or hang on, it only has one slot, does it? Oh, I forgot I already put a flame augmentation on it earlier. Okay, and now it'll spawn. And you don't even have to use the weapon you put it on. Like, if you don't want to put it on a weapon that you care about, you can literally slap it on, like, a weapon that's just in your backpack. Why are you guys running towards me? And now you notice it only takes 5 hits, so it's kind of trying to show you how, like, it's weaker to the silver. And that'll be the last time it attacks and runs away before we can actually go back out in the forest and kill it.
That Balverine will think twice before attacking us again. We've got it on the run. We can hurt it. We can kill it. Folks say it lives by Witchwood Lake.
How would anyone know?
Come back with its pelt,
First off.
and I'll reward you.
Because that dude looked like a murder psychopath, alright?
Back with his pelt, and I'll reward you.
Alright.
Then I'm gonna let that thing go off. You know what I'm saying?
Swinging your hand at me. I can't remember if it's before or after we complete the quest, but I'm going to sleep real quick to make it daytime.
More wonderful than I could have imagined.
Or fucking not. Alright.
Yeah, you fucking thought.
It's just not going to let me. This is like the only town in the entire game that doesn't have a normal tavern that has like an upstairs that you can pay for. It'll probably be daytime by the time we come back after we kill it, so I just wanted to get with some merchants, but we'll just go kill them. Because now we can hunt it. We can kill it. And every chunk of damage you do, he spawns like another Balverine. So a lot of time if you like slap him with a... Because I've had Squirms bow at this part, and I held it down for like probably 3 straight minutes, and then I shot it. And it did almost all of its health, and like 8 Balverines spawned at the same time.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, well...
When you die.
You got big forearms? His forearms are bigger than his fucking biceps, dude.
Hell yeah. He's got that Popeye build.
He's got that fucking Jesus on a cross look. Just fucking skinny abs galore, dude. Swing at me, stupid. I'm not even down there. And it only does the cutscene for the first one, and then the rest will just do it.
To like let you know, like, hey, this is about to happen.
But because we did it all, yeah, because we did it all at once, it's like, doesn't know what to do. That's what Balverines are, why they're so hard to melee fight, because they do that little dash. But they always indicate that they're going to do it, so it's not bad. hard not to get hit by Valkyries, especially.
So
He's gotta do a lot of he's gotta do a lot of blocking. And you see, like, he immediately retaliates, so if you try to, like, stop a combo, like, he literally immediately hits you, which is why you just have to preemptively block. Okay, switch out. He's not. Oh.
He
Got
back.
him.
Now he did.
Bitch. Got the white Balverine head as a trophy. It's like one of my favorite trophies ever. Because when you buy houses in this game, you can. There's always like at least one plaque, and you can put trophies up on it. That's always like one of my favorite trophies. That and the Arena Champion seal, are like my two favorites. And now, I mean, I got bit by that dude, so like, I'm eventually gonna become the next white Balverine.
Oh yeah.
Not really, but based on what the wife said, like that's what should happen to me because I
A man
definitely
can dream.
got my ass kicked right there. But I'm already nice and healed up because of this nice little health augmentation on the sword.
So, you're back.
You're
And
back.
in one piece.
And in one piece.
We heard the howling and feared the worst. But it looks like you triumphed over the beast.
Oh,
A
yeah, dude.
hero of your stature deserves the glory of fighting in the arena. Your nomination should be waiting for you when you return to the guild. Oh, and speaking of the guild, they sent this letter for you from your sister.
You think like I don't know, like everyone has the ability. At least everyone that has a guild seal can teleport. Why they wouldn't just, you know, teleport
Use
to
that
you?
to communicate better.
But basically, your sister's like, I knew we were special. Found proof. There's this book about it, this old bloodline from the days. The old kingdom is basically just the kingdom that happened before all this stuff. And then she sends you the book. You can kind of read it. It's basically just talking about like power, like all the power that make people heroes and stuff.
I hope it's good news.
And then we beat that dude.
Hell yeah.
Check the guild for more quests.
Should be super close to morning time to get everyone to go to their shops.
Yeah, we'll say we can do
That looks like everyone is what they're doing. I'm just running up here. I believe it's little silver key spot.
We'll do some shopping and then we'll do the next episode.
It's kind of cool if you watch like the shop. You actually watch the shopkeepers play stuff out,
Oh yeah.
and it's all stuff that you can buy from them. This is where like if we have enough gal, we could steal it. The way stealing works in this game is if you start to steal, you have to fill this meter up, and if you fill the meter up without anyone seeing you, you'll nab it. But the moment someone spots you, it just like cancels it.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of it's kind of hard to do, because you really only want to do it if you can actually get away with it. That's a good price. Bam. He'll buy some of our stuff for us. Huge head for sale.
Pleased to serve you.
Fucking it. I love how fake wedding ring is a fucking item. Because it doesn't fool anybody. Like, everyone knows. So there's literally no point to do it. Yeah, I'm ugly. I'll get that.
Ugly and wet.
It's kind of cool. You see some of the... It's not like one NPC. It's like multiple NPCs will come and like turn these off
Yeah.
in the nighttime. And there's the same... Different people will come and turn them on.
Bonzo. What a name.
Pleased to serve
You don't become a tattooist without being named Bonzo.
I'll fucking tattoo you all, man, eh?
Ooh, that's always one of the cool ones. Griffin chest tattoo. The eyes of Squirm always look really cool. What do we have? Okay, we'll just remove tattoos. We'll start over. Get the Griffin Knight. We're gonna go and get the. Oh, did we do Eyes of Squirm from Dorgon? Because Dorgon's pretty cool too. Plus, Eyes of Squirm is gonna give us a bunch of.
Yeah, lowers your alignment.
Yeah. So we'll just do the Dorgon. And yeah, we'll do that. This guy should buy the things that we haven't been able to sell yet for our weapons, because this guy is one of the higher, definitely one of the higher guys in terms of like quality and stuff he has. Okay, I know I'm definitely not going to wear chainmail, so we'll sell that. Here we go. Take that hammer.
Nice little 3K.
I won't take the iron. We'll have to find a lower guy to take that, I guess. Okay, I'll take that flame augmentation. All right. Now let's see what he has. So it normally changes because sometimes he'll have the bright plate stuff, but he always has the basic plate stuff. 100, like 100%. He always has this stuff. But sometimes the dark and the light is different. So he doesn't have any legendary stuff. He just has pretty much all the dark stuff. Even the will user stuff, which is weird because that you get that from a demon door. But oh, he has the legs for the bright one. That's it.
Hell yeah. Those gloves look pretty fucking sweet though.
Yeah.
Damn, I say 23 grand for the master longbow.
Yeah, the master stuff's expensive.
Damn.
So like the great swords are technically the best swords in the game.
Mm-hmm.
They just have the highest damage. So they're always going to be the most expensive thing.
They're just slower than like the regular swords.
Yeah, so like that's, you know, a regular sword looks like that. They're like, they kind of have a weird shape to them. They've always kind of intrigued me. They're not like a stabbing weapon. They're like just this long, like slashing weapon. Probably go ahead and buy a master longbow though, because we need to. Yeah, because from what I know, I don't think there's any legendary longbows, except for Swarm's bow, which we're just not gonna do.
Well, plus 50 damage, pretty nice.
Yep, sharpening augmentations. That's all they do. They just strictly add damage to your weapon. So this has 3 augment slots. So
Nice.
what do we have right now? Just the health. We're not gonna. Well,
So you already have one on your sword too. So.
yeah, that'll make it even faster. I just don't think we really need it.
All right. I think we can do a special offer for you, sir.
So the ebony one. Go back to buy. So we'll probably buy the sharpening. We'll go and just do flame and lightning. Why not? I don't really care about if one has silver or anything. I don't care about that. It's just too specific. Sharpening. Flame. And lightning. I wish, because this message pops up for everything. It tells you what it does. It's like, oh, increases damage caused to foes harmed by storms or lightning. But it doesn't tell you what those enemies are. So you just have to kind of slowly, like, learn that. Like, obviously, like, it's a pretty simple, like, bugs don't like fire. Mm-hmm. I don't know what specifically is weak to lightning. But it'll make our arrows look cool, so
Hell yeah.